I'm going to give it a moment. Hi, how are you? I'm going to give it a moment for people to tune in. I am currently live streaming on 4 platforms. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and also on Facebook. So if anything happens with your stream, you're more than welcome to tap in on those platforms. Um, I am going to do card pulls again tonight. I am only going to be on for an hour. Okay. And then if you want to book, you can book. Okay. Um, if you guys are new here, definitely tap in down below. Say hello. Put your name in Zodiac and put new so I can shout you out. And if this is not your first time and you've been here before, definitely tap in and say what's up. Go ahead and share the live with at least a minimum of 5 friends. All right, we're gonna do card pulls. So whoever I feel drawn to, I will do a spirit-led reading. And then I will open up the list. Okay, if you guys want to tap in, you're more than welcome to. My Linktree is in the bio. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Madam Divine. Welcome in, Ashley Aries New. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully, it won't be the last. Martha Cancer, welcome. I am an intuitive psychic medium. So I do have the gifts to channel messages from those who have already transcended. So if that's something that you guys are interested in booking, you guys can definitely book me through Instagram. All right. I am also a Reiki practitioner. So I do distant healing. So if that's something that you're interested as well, you guys are more than welcome to tap in with me. Christina Leah, welcome in. I also am an intentional jewelry maker. So if you guys are in the mood for waist beads, spiritual beads, whatever the case may be, definitely tap in. I am the plug for what you want. And I'm a dope ass poet. Okay, I got some heat coming in for you guys. So make sure y'all tap in. All right, we are going to be doing card pulls for those who are following. It is not guaranteed that everybody will get a card pull, as I only go to who I feel drawn to, okay? And we do a couple rounds before we go into the list. So this is my way of giving back to the community because it's not always about money, all right? I'm big on being the messenger. I don't want to be famous. I want to be effective. Ain't nobody trying to be fucking chasing any type of clout over here. No. I keep it real. I keep it a stack. I keep it a hundo. And if that's the type of reader that you want, then by all means tap in. Okay, beloveds. I do not sugarcoat. I do not sugarcoat. I do not sugarcoat. All right. I do spirit led readings. If you guys have questions, you guys can definitely book me. All right. $15 is the minimum. But before we talk about money, I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the space, clear out the energy, go ahead and do my prayer, and then we're going to go ahead and start, all right? I do need to see the shares and I do need to see the likes. I need to see the interaction with the live, all right? If you guys are wanting me to tap in and do card pulls, I will do them, but I need to see the energy, okay? I'm big on support. All right. I'm big on support, meaning you're not going to come on this live and try to siphon my energy for me to tap into your energy and you not even doing nothing to support me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on reciprocity. Big on reciprocity, and so shall you guys be. Okay. We big on that. We don't chase, we attract. Okay. And I've attracted each and every one of you guys organically. Okay. I ain't paid for not one of you followers. Not one. Okay. So let's go ahead and get them shares. All right, we're gonna start card pulls at 20 shares. Again, you must be following. You must be interacting with this live by tapping and sharing the live. All right, and then we're gonna go in. When we go in on the readings, you're gonna drop your name and your zodiac. If I feel drawn to your energy and spirit has a message for you, or I feel a loved one coming in, I will channel the message and I will let you know. I will call your name and you will drop a sunflower emoji in the chat only when I call your name. All right. If the reading resonates and you would like to book me, you can join the list. All right. Minimum is 15. The minimum is $15. Okay. That is for a spirit led reading or a question. All right. There are other readings available. It's all in the link tree. Okay. All my payment options, everything. I do not have Cash App. All right, beware of scammers. I will never contact you. That's not me in your DMs. I will never reach out to you. As a healer, I'm a firm believer that my people come to me. All right. You came to me through word of mouth, or you came to me because it was destined. All right. There's no need for me to be looking for people. Right. I don't do that. That's a scammer. So report and block. All right. Let's go ahead and commence with prayer. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure you guys smash that like. And if you have yet to subscribe, make sure you join the tribe, all right? It does not cost anything to support the channel, okay? I do not do super chats yet, but hopefully at 1,000 we will be able to. So let's get them subs over on YouTube, all right? Let's go into the call to prayer. Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestra ofensa como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación, líbranos del mal. Amén. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo, al Espíritu Santo, como era en el principio, ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén, amén, amén. God, above all, I give you thanks for this time, space, and energy that you're aligning me with the collective once again. I ask that you please remove my energy as I now tap into the frequency of those that need messages from the ethers. I call upon the Ascended Masters for your divine wisdom, especially through the Akashic Records. May you bestow your knowledge, divine knowledge from the ethers, and use me as the channel for the collective. At this time, I call upon my divine light beings that stand with me, that work with me for the highest good of all, to protect and shield my aura, shield my crown. Archangel Michael, I call upon your divine energy. I ask that you please protect my home, protect my crown, protect my space, protect the viewers wherever they may be watching from. I ask that you please remove any and all negativity, anybody trying to cause any sort of disruptions or delays. I ask that you please block out and remove immediately. Anybody trying to speak ill on my name or send dirt or any sort of evil eye, malicious attacks, I rebuke that energy and return it to its original source. We transmute and alchemize it into love, light, prosperity to each and every one of us in the collective. At this time, I call upon my santos, my eguns, my muertos, la gitana que me acompañan, los indios que me rodean, my son 3, my grandmother Emilia, my best friend Sierra, as we now tap into the divine frequency. I ask that we all come in alignment. Use me as the channel as I now become the beacon of light. I ask that you align me with the collective. All right, Spirit, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever we may be, may you align me with my soul tribe, align me with those that need clarity. We give all things in gratitude for today. And I ask that you bless this live and bless those that we connect with today. Ashe, 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 moted be. Y'all, we're working up the shares. All right, if you guys are just tapping in, welcome. All right, we are live streaming on 4 platforms. So if you see me looking on different screens, that's because, what's up, Mike? All right, we're going to do card pulls. At 20 shares, we're going to start. You must be following and you must be interacting with this live. All right, if you ain't showing no love, then please, beloved, keep it scrolling. Okay, keep it scrolling. Keep it scrolling. So, if you guys if you're willing to receive your message from spirit, okay, at the end of the day, you could lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? So I could give you the advice all day, right? And you do what you will with that information. I ain't here holding nobody's hand, okay? Yes, I am here as an advisor, right? But you also need to take accountability, okay, collective? So we're going to put our big boy panties and our big girl panties, and we're going to get it right, all right? So we've got the shares. Continue to tap. Drop your name and zodiac. All right. Don't matter where you're tapping in from. Name and zodiac. Make sure you're following because I will check. All right. If I call you, is because my energy is drawn to you and spirit has a message. You will drop a sunflower emoji in the chat. Okay. We speak English, Spanish, Spanglish, Hood, spiritual. We speak it all here. All right. So we're going to figure it out. Spirit, align me with the collective, please. Who do you have a message for, Spirit? Align me with the energy. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. At this time, I ask that you please align me with the energy. Who do you have a message for, please? Marlene. Marlene Libra. Tap in, please. Tap in. There we go. Marlene Libra. Everybody else, continue to tap the screen, share the live. All right, and continue to drop. All right. Marlene Libra, where you at, mama? Marlene, please make sure your arms are not crossed and your feet are not crossed. I immediately sense that you have heavy burdens, okay? You have a lot that you carry. All right, you have a lot that you carry. I feel like you're the type of person that you tend to carry on other people's responsibilities or you take on other people's karma. All right, Spirit, what is the message? What is the energy for Marlene Libra? You're also the type of person that if something doesn't align with you, you're going to lie just to keep the peace. All right. Marlene Libra, what is the energy? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we have a broken home here. Okay. Broken home. There I don't know what happened here, okay? You may have somebody that you have a family with, okay? Or this could be your own family, right? But I definitely do feel like there is a lot of arguments or domestic going on here, something that got really that got out of hand. All right. I feel like either somebody is feeling bored or felt bored or maybe felt like they weren't valued or seen in the connection or in the dynamic. Okay. I feel like you feel like this is a failure, okay, because you put so much time and energy into it and you didn't come out with anything but a broken heart and shattered dreams. um and if this isn't a particular person, then this could be just relationships in general where you've been struggling with relationships. Okay, Marlene. I really do feel like the reason why things have severed the way that they have is because you need to recenter yourself, okay? Because when you get into connections, you tend to forget who you are. You want to make the other person happy, and then you start sacrificing your own happy needs. You start sacrificing your own wants. And then it gets to a point where you're like, damn, I don't even know. I don't know who I am, right? Because you lost yourself. So, Marlene, that's what I have. That's what's coming up in the energy. I don't see you in the chat. I think that you were filtered. But I pray that you were able to receive your message. And if that is something that resonated with you and you would like to tap in more in depth, you're more than welcome to join the list. $15 is the minimum donation. All right. Or you can book me on Instagram. All right. I only take my bookings on Instagram. Just send me a message. Tell me that you're interested. I do have 30-minute and 60-minute sessions available. All right. Spirit. What's up, Rosa? We're going to go ahead and release that energy. I send you love and light, Marlene. I pray that you receive your message. All right. Send you love, light, and healing. I call back all my energy because it belongs to me. I say to the ancestors in advance. Mote it be. Let's tap in. Spirit, align me with the next energy. Align me with the next energy. Oh. You guys gotta be following. If you're not following, you have no business chatting it up in here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I see a lot of people who ain't following. Ashley Aries, thank you. Tap in, my love. Ashley Aries. Ashley Aries, drop a sunflower emoji, mama. Ashley Aries. We've got 27 shares, you guys. Let's get them up to 50 while I am doing readings. All right, Spirit. Ashley, please make sure your legs are not crossed and your feet are not crossed so I can tap into your frequency, please. Ashley Aries, Spirit. What is the energy? What is the energy? What's up, Mama Bendición? Let's see, for Ashley Aries, what is the current energy, past, present, future? Thank you, Spirit. There is a lost opportunity here, okay? And I feel like it was because you either took too long to make a choice or a decision, or it was like you couldn't really factor what you wanted to do. So instead of doing something, you chose not to do anything at all, right? And when that happened, it's like either some sort of opportunity, like literally like passed you by, all right, or something probably didn't work out, right? This could have been like a really bad investment, something that you really felt like you were connected to, but for whatever reason it just wasn't in alignment, because it's like you didn't go full throttle on it, right? Because if you trusted it, you would have kept, you know what I'm saying, all the way. But because there was still doubts, it was just like you didn't give it 100%. Excuse me. I feel like there was a lot of confusion too, okay? I feel like you come off a bit spacey, or maybe you zone out a lot. Um Spirit is also showing me a blue vehicle. Okay, a blue vehicle. I don't know if you are planning to either, because it's showing me a lot. I don't know if you've been thinking about maybe getting a new vehicle, or maybe you just got a new vehicle, but something about a blue vehicle is significant here. Okay. Um I feel like too, you kind of you coming off a bit limited, right? And what I mean by limited is like you're not able to really see further than what you can. Yeah, I've been thinking of purchasing a new one. Yeah, I see you. I see a blue vehicle. All right. And maybe this vehicle will be something that like you lay eyes on, like it has everything that you want, right? But I feel like something may happen, right, with this transaction that you're not able to get that one, but you're able to get another one, but it's just a better fit. All right. And spirit knows why they're doing what they're doing. Okay. So I definitely do see you going into a new vehicle. Because I see you driving off, driving out the lot. Be careful who you keep in that car too. All right. Be careful who you keep in that car. Um, I don't know if you keep crystals on you, but put a black obsidian. All right, black obsidian up underneath the driver's side, okay, under the seat. Or you can go with black tourmaline, okay? And if you have black tourmaline, put that up under the passenger side. All right, that's what I have for you. I release your energy. I call back all my power. Ashe to the ancestors in advance. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your frequency, my love. If you want to book, you're more than welcome to join the list. All right. $15 is the minimum donation, or you can book me through Instagram. All right. I'm going to do one more and then we're going to go into the list. All right. We're going to do one more person and then we're going to go into the list. So if anybody wants to guarantee, all right, get their reading, again, 15 is the minimum. All right, you spend that at Starbucks once or twice a week, okay, beloved? So y'all can put the investment into yourself. All right, $15. That, you get what I'm saying? $15 is very affordable. All right, spirit. Let's tap into the next frequency, please. Align me with the next energy. Who do you have a message for, spirit? Who do you have a message for? I just heard thunder. All right, I just heard thunder. Somebody may be connected to Shango's energy, okay? Shango's energy. All right, spirit, align me with the next energy, please. Who do you have a message for? Who do you have a message for, spirit? Diana Sagittarius, tap in for me. Diana Sagittarius, tap in. Make sure your legs are not crossed and your feet are not crossed. The list is now open. $15 is the minimum. Diana Sagittarius, let's tap in. I will confirm payments once I get them, all right? And I will put you on the list. List is open. There's nobody on the list. All right, 15 minimum is the donation. I'm doing well, Rosa. I'm doing well. Diana Sagittarius, spirit for the highest good of all. When it comes to Diana, what is it that she needs to know? Past, present, or future for Diana, spirit. Diana Sagittarius. Diana, you've been having heavy back problems. All right, extreme back problems. You've been surrounding yourself with a lot of conflict. Okay, no, I do not have Cash App. All right, my Linktree is in the bio. I have PayPal, Apple Pay, Zelle, Venmo, and I also accept through Chime. Um, but you need to be careful. Okay, there may be a Leo here, a Leo energy. Okay, just telling you. But this person is prone to either see you or view you as competition, and I'm seeing a sword going in my back. I feel like this person tries to mind fuck you, okay, or try to play you like you stupid or something. All right, I don't know who this energy is, right? Or this could happen in the next couple of weeks. All right, maybe in August, okay? If August could be something significant, okay, because that's Leo energy. But whoever this is, you need to be careful. All right, you need to be careful because this person is a low key, they low key in competition with you. And they try to come off as like they're confident and whatever, but nah, fam. This person has something up their sleeve. They're very sneaky, very combative, always on defense. You know what I'm saying? It's just energy. So, Spirit is saying you need to be careful with the company that you keep around, all right? I don't know if that resonates with you or whatever, because I don't see you in the chat, but be careful with the company you keep. I keep hearing, okay? Could be a water sign as well. Could be a water sign as well, okay? Thank you so much, my love. I release your energy. I call back all my power, ashe, to the ancestors in advance. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your frequency. We are now going to go into the paid readings. If anybody would like to tap in, you're very welcome. You said Leo. Yes, I did say Leo. Who is a Leo? Hi, Jackie. Bendición. I did say Leo. Who's the Leo? I am not sure. Okay. Well, just give it a little bit of time, you know. Sometimes when readings are given, right? Um they 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 don't apply today. It may apply. What's up to win? That it'll apply within a couple weeks, right? Girl, I'm so sorry about the fucking bracelets, man. I be trying to get back in touch with y'all, but man, my schedule just been crazy. But I got you, Tati. I got you. I got you. Okay. I got you. I really do. Just send me a message or something. You know what I'm saying? Like urgency. Urgency. Like I need you. List is open, you guys. All right. If you would like to join the list, definitely let me know down below. Minimum donation is $15. Okay. Only Leo is my sister. Ooh. Ooh, and look at the bottom. Ooh, she's low key. You gotta be careful with her, girl. There's probably some low key jealousy there. Yeah. Oof. It be like that with sisters sometimes. Yeah, girl. It be like that. All right, y'all. I got 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I ain't peer pressuring anybody, right? But I'm only doing 30 minutes. So if you want to read in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. All right. What's up, sunshine? Bendición. You want a reading, Angelina? You want to do the spirit led, the 15? I have Apple Pay, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. I also accept through Chime. Which one of those do you have? 15. It's a 3-card pull. You have Zelle, okay. Zelle, I'll go ahead and put it in. Hold on. Anybody else? Let me know. We building up the list now. That's the Zelle, mama. Your predictions are on point. I appreciate you, beloved. I definitely do. Hi, beautiful. Hey. How are you? My night is good. How is yours? Awesome. Hello. How are you? Hey, 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 everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Crystal. I see all of y'all peeking through. It's midnight. That's why. You just sent the Zelle? All right, hold on. There we go. I got it, Angelina. $15. $15 for the reads, okay? Angelina, what is your zodiac? And with the 15, you could do a spirit led, all right? Or you could do a question if you have a question. Sagittarius, okay. And if you have if you have a question, then I can go ahead and give you an in-depth answer on it. Pitsor Serrano. Pitsor Serrano. I got your PayPal. What's your zodiac, Pitzer? Okay, is it Peter? Is it Peter or Pitzer? So I can get it down. I could get it right. Pisces? Peter. Okay. Highly spiritual. I'm already picking up on that energy. All right. So I got Angelina and I got Peter. Angelina and Peter. All right. Did anybody else want to join the list? Let me know. All right. I'm only going to be on for 30 more minutes and then I'm logging off. All right. So 12:30, I'm out. So if anybody else would like to join, let me know down below. All right. If not, I'm going to go straight into it. And then if you decide to get it after, then do your thing. All right. Do your thing. All right. Angelina, Sagittarius. Make sure your arms are not crossed and your feet are not crossed. All right. We're going to go ahead and tap into your frequency. Did you want to do a spirit led or did you want a question? If you want spirit led, you hit me with an S. And if you want a question, you hit me with a Q. Beast Boy, what's going on? We are doing paid readings, $15 minimum donation. Linktree is in the about section on YouTube, okay? Spirit led. All right, spirit. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. At this time, I would like to connect with Angelina Sagittarius. I call upon her higher self, her spirit guides, her angels of divine white light that are here for the highest good of all. Whatever messages and clarity she needs at this time, utilize me as the vessel. Holy Spirit, what is the energy? Energy for Angelina Sagittarius. Angelina Sagittarius. Do you have a dog? Spirit, show me a dog. What is the energy for Angelina? Angelina, Sagittarius spirit. My left ear is going out. I feel like your dog is very sensitive to hearing. So or maybe their hearing may be going out. Because I literally heard a high pitch, okay? So something about their hearing is very sensitive right now. Okay, so all of your cards are in reverse right now. All right. And I'm not saying that reversals are always bad, right? But there's definitely some blockages here. All right. I also do feel like there are some signs that you're not really taking into consideration. I feel like you're missing a lot of your angelic signs. Like it's like your spirit guides are talking to you, but it's like you're not receiving it fully. You're not receiving it fully. Um, there's a need for you to really work on yourself. All right. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. There's a need for you to really work on yourself. I feel like you have not been happy or fulfilled in a very, very long time. You've dealt with nothing but disappointment and people who have not really been who have not shown you that effort, right? That support that you have, people that you can count on for a long time. It's always been you. My throat, my throat just started blocking out. Do you smoke? Do you vape? Something with the throat, okay? Um, I do. There's a need for you to chill, okay? There's a need for you to chill because I don't know if cancer runs in your family, but I'm definitely picking up on like some throat cancer, okay? Or a tumor or something. All right. Now, again, I am no medical professional, all right? I am just in tune with the messages of the universe, okay? So I'm hoping that this is not the case, but I have a liver tumor. Hmm. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't want to say that it's spreading. I don't want to say it's spreading, right? But I could barely breathe. And I'm telling you right now, you don't want to be put on a fucking ventilator, okay? You don't want a tube, because Spirit is showing me like one of those tubes, right? Where you're going to have to eat from a feeding tube, all right? So there's a need for you to, I ain't telling you have to quit, right? But that's on you, whatever you decide to do. But I feel like I can't breathe, and that is very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. All right. I do feel like a lot of this is also associated spiritually. I'm not even gonna hold you. All right. Um, because everything is showing out as a blockage. And a lot of these health conditions probably arised out of nowhere, right? It wasn't something that, like, like when you get sick, it's like you're sick. I feel like this kind of just like was sprung on you type shit. um I'm hearing remedios caseros. All right, I don't know if you know Spanish. Remedios caseros. All right. There could be some home remedies that are either within the family, or you may come across a home remedy. Okay. And this will, it'll be like maybe like a form of a tea or something. All right. Cause I'm seeing herbs, like I'm seeing an herbal press. Um, and maybe like I also see you too visiting like one of those like health shops. All right, but don't get bamboozled into buying a whole bunch of shit. All right, simple is the key. You don't need all these capsules and all this stuff. No. All right, don't jump overboard, because Sagittarius can be like that, right? um Look into nature, look into more holistic. Okay, holistic is what's going to help you. All right, I pray that this message aligned with you. I send you love, light, and healing. Who just sent an Apple Pay? I just got an Apple Pay. Tati, I got you. I got you on the list, Bookie. All right, Angelina, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. I release your energy. I call back all my power. I say to the ancestors in advance. If you want to tap in more, especially with your health, you could definitely consult with me. I would definitely recommend either a 30 or 60-minute session, and see if there's anything that I can help you, to help health wise. Okay. Again, I'm not saying that I'm no medical professional. I'm not saying that, but there are ancient remedies, right? Just saying. All right, let's go to the next person. Peter Pisces. Peter Pisces. And then we have Tati, okay? Peter Pisces, tap in for me, please. All right, for Peter Spirit. Holy Spirit, holy angels. We clear out that energy. As we now tap into Peter, I call upon the angels of divine white light that are here to guide Peter I ask that they come through and align me with the messages, whatever Peter needs to hear, past, present, or future. Spirit, align me with the energy, please. For the highest good of all, Spirit, when it comes to Peter, what is the energy that surrounds him, past, present, or future, Spirit, when it comes to Peter? When it comes to Peter. Peter, Spirit is showing me a truck, right? I'm seeing a truck here. Um, a dark color truck could be a black. Could be black, or it could be like a darker shade of like blue. All right, but Spirit is showing me a truck here. I don't know what if that resonates with you, but something about a truck. All right. I feel like you're kind of in this state of wealth and prosperity. Okay, the wheel of fortune. There may be a lot of good things happening in your favor, but I also sense that there have been a lot of like ups and downs. All right. Like life has been a bit unpredictable sometimes. Okay. I'm interested in purchasing a Lexus RX. Is that like a SUV? Is that an SUV? Because a truck could be like an SUV, right? But yes. Okay. Yeah. I there's something about it that Spirit is showing me, okay? Spirit is saying that you need to look thoroughly through all of the documents, okay? Make sure that you read thoroughly, because I don't know what type of dealership that you're trying to go through. But Spirit is saying that don't let people bamboozle you for a fool, all right? Because they may try to sneak something in the terms or agreements. So pay attention, all right? Pay attention. I feel like you're somebody that is ultimately like a very happy person, right? You're somebody that you radiate, you know, sunshine. You radiate this like glow. You just have this energy to you. You're like a people person, and people may gravitate towards you, or like random people will come to you and just kind of like tell you like their life story. All right, it's just something about you that is magnetic. Okay. I do feel like there could have been some bad investments here that kind of had left you, you know, in this struggle, right? Everyone listens to my advice. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, you know, you just give off this energy like, oh, he's very warm, like I can be vulnerable with this person. Like, it's just an energy that you have, okay? It's natural. I do feel like there have been certain things that have caused you to either, you know, not do enough planning. Okay, bendiciones, mamita. You haven't done enough planning, or you've given up. Okay. Um, I feel like whatever didn't work out, it's okay, you know, just let it be. I do see that there is like your mindset too. Your mindset has a lot to do with this too. um and that's where the ups and downs go. And please don't take this the wrong way, but mental health could be something that it could be a factor. Okay. I'm hearing bipolar disorder. I don't know if you've ever been diagnosed or anything, and if you're not, by all means, right? But I'm sensing that your moods could be one way you could be real happy, and then the next is like you're very low, right? My brother is bipolar. Well, genetically, you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't surprise me if you have some effects as well, right? But bipolar disorder is not I don't want anybody to think that it's a bad thing, right? Bipolar disorder is also associated with spiritual gifts, right? Meaning that you can basically live in two, like you can be in two places, not like in two places at one time, but basically you can coexist All right, you can coexist, whether you guys are not like related by blood, right? But it's still something that can linger. All right, it wouldn't surprise me if it's in your family, right? It's in the lineage. So mental health could be significant here for you. um I don't know if you have a therapist that you feel comfortable with, talking about certain things, but I would highly recommend it because you're the type of person that you could be, an advisor for people, but who's the advisor for the advisee? You get what I'm saying? Vice versa. I do feel like right now you are going through it financially. There could have been some losses here again. Could be monetary, could have lost a job, you could have lost something that was of significant value. A bad investment is what I keep hearing, right? There is a need for you to really reevaluate and really figure out your game plan. Okay, no more fucking around is what I'm hearing. I don't know who this is. I'm definitely sensing a masculine energy, very strong presence. Lost my job 2 years ago, and I feel like you haven't really been able to like catch a break. All right. But whoever this masculine energy is definitely giving me like either this could be like a father. Okay, I don't know if you had a father who passed away, or this could be like a uncle, right, that gave like that presence of a father. But they're very strong, right? They're very strong, and they're like, get your shit together, like this, we're not playing. You need to strategize. You need a game plan. Play chess, not checkers. Chess could be very significant here too. Okay, chess could be very significant. Something about chess. um there is a need for you to reevaluate is what I keep hearing. Okay, don't don't go off of impulse. Okay, don't go off of impulse, go with logic, and don't run with emotions is what I'm hearing. All right, things are going to continue to be unpredictable, but you eventually will hit a turning point. But again, I feel like a lot of this is karmic too. Whatever is aligned with these losses, because these are two losses and these are pentacles, right? So this is your freedom, this is spiritual poverty, this is um your material realm is not where it needs to be, it's suffering. Okay, and you may be somebody that portrays, right, that you're okay on the outside, but deep down inside you know what it is. Deep down inside you know what it is, but you may not reflect it out to the world, and I feel like this is your way of kind of like protecting yourself. All right, that's what I'm picking up on your energy, Peter. Thank you so much for your donation. I pray love and light over you. I pray that you received your message, and if you would like to book me private, you can book me on Instagram. Okay, correct. Correct, correct, correct. Thank you, my love. We're gonna go with Tati Sag. Tap in, my love. You're very welcome, Peter. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, okay? I feel like I in the near future you will be booking with me, okay? And I could definitely give you some pointers or maybe suggest certain things to help you gain back your financial wealth, okay? Or just financial stability in general. If that interests you, you could definitely book that with me. Just send me a message on Instagram and I'll let you know what a 30-minute or a 60-minute session is, and then once it's paid and I've already confirmed it, then I will go ahead and book it for you. Okay, I need financial wealth. Yeah, I definitely can help you, give you some insight, all right, on things that you may need to shift or change. Okay, or spirit may advise some certain things. Okay, so definitely tap in with me whenever you're ready and you're financially able to. Okay? You let me know. Tati, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Tati, you've been tired. You've been exhausted, Tati. You have been exhausted. For Tati's spirit, what is the message? Align me with her higher self. What are the messages for Tati at this time? And what I mean, like, really exhausted, okay? Really exhausted. Bendición, mamita. Ooh. Spirit, what's going on with Tati? What is Tati's energy, please? Man, I thought we would have made it to 50 shares already, y'all. Tati, this ain't looking too good, twin. You got some sneak energy around you. You gotta be careful. Careful with your company. I'm gonna tell you too. All right. I see that there is some losses here. Okay, a lot of worry. You're stressed. You're possibly isolating yourself too, right? And sleep, right? You may sleep to not think of the problem, right? You sleep as kind of like a way, like, I don't gotta think about it type shit. I do feel like you kind of stump your own growth, all right? I'm gonna be honest with you. Your mind is what's really getting in the way of you building up your material. It's like you see, right? You see a plan. It's like you see a direction, you see a move. It's like you're wanting to make certain plans, maybe travel could be something significant here. Or you may be leaving like your nest, like where you've been for like the longest. But for whatever reason, it's like you deceive yourself, right? And you put a thought in your mind that goes against the move. So you sabotage yourself, if that makes sense. Um And this alone is what's keeping you in this energy of being stuck. Okay. Not just stuck, but very insecure. You're not happy about your financial status. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of like hot and cold energy here. You need to be consistent. All right. You need to stay consistent. Okay. You can't go in one foot and out the other. That's just not how it's gonna work. All right. There is a need for you to regroup your mental. You need to stop waiting on making decisions. All right. You need to stop waiting, because I feel like the more that you prolong, the more difficult things actually become. Instead of just going with your actual gut, you know what I'm saying? What you're doing is it's like you're setting yourself up. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're setting yourself up. Um but also be mindful of the company that you share. I feel like in July, we're approaching July, but I feel like somebody gonna show their true colors. You're gonna see them for who they are, and you're gonna be like, damn, it's like that. Bet. Bet. I don't know who this is, right? But in the month of July, I definitely see this. Okay, and it's going to be uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Y'all both not gonna like it. You're not gonna like how it makes you feel, and they're not gonna like how it makes them feel. But I definitely do see some sort of conflict arising in the month of July. And this could be somebody that is significant to you, somebody that's close in your proximity, but something about it is going to pop off, is what I'm hearing. And you're gonna move differently. Not saying that you're gonna cut this person off, but I feel like you're going to come to your own conclusion. But again, don't stay in your head, right? Don't stay in your head. Allow things to move as they need to. Make the choice. Don't stay stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, take that leap is what I'm hearing. Um Spirit is showing me Spirit is showing me, I don't know why they're showing me this, but they're showing me kind of like a barn, a barn, right? And in this barn, um like I see hay bales, right? But I also see, like, I see an owl. I see an owl, and I also see, I see lights. I don't know. I don't know if you're going to like an event maybe. Um and I don't know if this is like an event. This could be a wedding, maybe somebody's wedding, because I'm seeing a barn and a hay bales, and this could be around the fall time too. All right, but something up there may be an event that you're going to be invited to, or you're going to be going to. Okay, and it's like a nice little getup. I'm not even gonna lie, like it's a nice little getup, like because I see the string lights, and I see like this I see like this little area where people are like around like a fire pit. I'm seeing a fire pit. But something about that event is going to shed light or wisdom to you. All right. Something about that event is going to shed light or wisdom to you, is what I'm hearing. Also, I'm hearing pyrite. Pyrite. That is an abundance stone. If you want to look into it, definitely look into it. But pyrite, I don't know if you're into crystals, but pyrite. I keep hearing pyrite. Ravens can be significant. And that's all I'm getting. Barn, like farm. Yeah, yeah. It's like a farm like setting. Are you aware of what I'm talking about? I think you're getting filtered. Spirit was trying to show me something too. I'm seeing a chain. I'm seeing a chain. A chain. I don't know. Something about a chain. Maybe you might get one, or I don't know, something about a chain. And it kind of gives off like a Cuban type feel. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Tati. Thank you so much for your donation. I release your energy. I call back all my power ashe to the ancestors. I have a new chain I haven't worn yet. Hey. Well, something about that chain. I feel like it's gonna something about that chain is gonna make you feel like either confident, bold, or I don't know. Something about that chain. But all right, you guys, we have been on for an hour. I'm going to go ahead and get off. Thank you so much for all who tuned in. I will be taking private bookings. If that's something that you're interested in, send me a message on Instagram. Love, light, prosperity to